The feminine, whether the feminine principle or women themselves, holds the secret of creation, which is the light hidden in matter. It is very important to understand that if one is to do any real spiritual work at this time of global and ecological crisis, because the feminine holds the unique understanding of the sacredness in matter and how we need to reawaken that aspect of life. I think both the feminine principle, the receptive quality in consciousness, and individual women in particular have a unique role to play. This also needs to be honored by the feminine principle within men that can understand the power of the receptive feminine and her particular relationship to the spiritual principle of holding the light that is needed to redeem the world. The sacred light that the feminine understands, because women alone can give birth to a human being, can bring the light of a divine soul into this world. It is the feminine that understands all the interconnections in life. And what we are suffering from at the moment is a very fragmented culture, very isolated, very insular. And as I have been shown, there's this whole oneness that is emerging into the consciousness of humanity, which needs to be midwifed into our collective consciousness to understand that ecologically we are one, economically we are one, and of course, in the deep spiritual sense, we are all one expression of the divine oneness that is inherent within everything. The feminine understands those connections that hold that together. Indra's web that is behind creation and is present within creation. What my sheikh taught us, and it is not generally known in the West, is that women have a certain spiritual substance in them that men do not. It has to do with the mystery of creation. When I looked at it, it has to do with the fact that not only can a woman give birth physically, but she is able to be in a place where the light of the soul takes on human form and remains true to its essential nature. The more you look at it, it is really extraordinary. Many of you who are involved in healing and spiritual life know that if a human being is too damaged, they cannot realize their spiritual potential first. They need to be healed. And the same is happening in the world, and women have this magical substance in their being that has to do with the real mystery of creation, where light takes on form, takes on human consciousness, and remains true to its essential nature. Everything that comes into life has two sides, a masculine and feminine quality, even love. The masculine side of love is, I love you. Longing is the feminine side of love. I am waiting for you, I am longing for you. Longing is the cup waiting to be filled. And sadly, because our culture has devalued the feminine, we have repressed so much of her nature, so many of her qualities. Instead, we live primarily masculine values. We are goal-oriented, competitive, driven. Masculine values even dominate our spiritual quest. We seek to be better, to improve ourselves, to get somewhere. We have forgotten the feminine qualities of waiting, listening, being empty. We have dismissed the deep need of the soul, our longing, the feminine side of love. The soul is feminine before God, waiting in a state of surrender for the beloved to come. The 16th century Indian princess and poet Mirabai knew this mystical truth. Mirabai was devoted to Krishna, her dark lord, and once, when she was wandering in some woodlands sacred to Krishna, a famous theologian and ascetic named Jiv Goswami denied her access to one of her dark lord's temples because she was a woman. Mirabai shamed him with the words, "Are not all souls female before God?" Jiv Goswami bowed his head and led her into the temple. the lover waits for her beloved. And when he comes to us, in those moments of meeting and merging that are so intimate that one can hardly speak of them, the lover is feminine, pierced, penetrated by the tremendous bliss of his love. Part of our problem is that the nurturing and meaning of relationships traditionally belong to the feminine. And we have not included this understanding that is natural to women in our technological progress. We are still working primarily within a masculine analytic paradigm, rather than fully integrating the wisdom of the feminine. The feminine kind of knowing has a crucial role to play in the development of this technology.